It's time to catch up with UNA head softball coach Ashley Cozart for our season preview. The 2018 softball season is finally here. A year ago, Coach Cozart, a 32-20 record. You guys advanced to the region championship for the third consecutive season. 14 lettermen returning with 6 starters. Picked 5th in the preseason Gulf South Conference poll. What's the expectations for this year's squad?
You know, I think all of us were a little disappointed to be in pick 5th, but, rankings just don't mean a lot. And I think it lights a fire under our girls that we have something to prove, and I hope that we show that this year.
You have a handful of seniors on this year's squad, but 2 that stand out, Reagan Tittle and Bailey Nelson. They were key parts of the national championship run 2 years ago. Since last season ended, what sort of leadership have you seen from those 2 as they have emerged as seniors?
Those kids are just locked in. I mean, for 4 years they've been locked in. They work hard. They have great experience. They've been to the national championship. They've been to regionals, so they know the expectation. They know what it's all about, and they've been wonderful leaders for this group. And we've got a younger group this year that we're going to rely on as well. So they've been awesome.
All right, probably the number one question you'll get this year, you lose your top 2 pitchers from the previous 2 seasons, and really with Hillary Carpenter, you can go back longer than that. She'll go down as one of the all-time greats at UNA. So you have to replace Raven Cole and Hillary Carpenter. You have 4 young arms that you've brought in. What will the starting rotation look like?
Yes, and 4 is a great number. I feel like in the past we've kind of had 2 that we've had to rely on, so it's nice. I think we're going to be very dynamic. We're going to be younger in the circle, but we've got a lot to work with. We've got a sophomore transfer, Megan Garst, who had a great fall for us. She threw at Sanford, had a great game, and she just misses bats. She's got great spin, great movement, and so I'm excited about her. We also have a junior transfer from Wallace State, and Brittany Ledbetter, and she could have been one of our number 1s from this fall. She had a little setback over the break, had a minor surgery, but she's doing great in practice. We also have Lakin DeStefano, who's a local kid who throws hard, and she can be very dominating, being that strikeout pitcher that we need. We also have a transfer from MTSU and Veronica Westfall, who may be more of a closer for us, but she's just kind of like a little bulldog on the mound, throws hard. And then we have Charlie Miller, who will get some innings, and she's a redshirt freshman. So very dynamic. We can, throw, 2 innings here and there if we need to, just to keep teams off balance. But I'm excited about the pitching staff.
The rest of the way in the lineup, we've already talked about Reagan and Bailey, but you still return a lot of experienced players. Mackenzie Roberts behind the plate. Shelby Woodard had a great season last year. Hannah Schallenberger emerged as a true freshman. Who are some other players we should keep an eye out on this season?
I think some freshmen is Harley Stokes, our third baseman. She had a really good fall for us. She led her team, Hell County, last year. I think she had 20-something home runs, had a great high school career, and she's focused right now, working hard, and she's got a lot of pop in her bat, so I'm excited to see the season she'll have. Also, Malia Hargett, she's from Hayden High School. She's a freshman, probably one of the fastest kids I've recruited, and can do it all. She can lay a bunt down, she can hit for power, so she'll be a table setter for us. Also, Veronica also swings the bat well. She's kind of maybe in our 3 spot right now. She also pitches, but may play right field for us some, so she could definitely be a force. We also have Alex Brown, who's a junior college transfer from Mississippi, from Itawamba, and probably one of the best middle infield I've ever recruited, with her and Reagan up the middle. But Alex is a little fireball. She's fast, and she can hit for power, but also, get a big RBI if you need it. So.
A few changes to the coaching staff as well. Tell us about some of the new faces you have.
Well, first, I hired Coach Lindsay Thompson over the summer, and she's been wonderful for our program. Just has so much passion, and if you come to a practice or a scrimmage, you can just immediately see it, and the girls respond to it well. And we need that. We need someone to be hard on the girls but love them at the same time, so it's been really wonderful for us. And, of course, we returned Brooklyn Clark, who, again, knows the experience, has been there, done that, one of the best hitters I've ever recruited, and so she'll be there. And we also got the addition of Emily Glover. She's a graduate assistant. She was a pitcher at UAH, and she knows her pitching, and she had a great 4 years there. So we really have the staff to make us better.
Let's talk about the Gulf South Conference here as we wrap up this preview. Last season saw 5 different GSC schools win 20 ball games or more. It was a very tight conference race. This season picked 5th in the preseason poll. How tough will it be this year?
It'll be tough. I mean, it's more balanced than I've ever seen it. And, so being picked fifth isn't a bad thing. I think, we've got some ground to cover, but it's very balanced, and it's anybody's game, and it may be the same this year. And so we really have to take advantage of the games that we need to win and win some of those tough ones on the road. We have the GSC crossover tournament this year in Montgomery, and we need to go 3-0 right off the bat, in that tournament. So, it's anybody's conference to take, and I hope we're there.
A tough schedule early on for the UNA softball team. Season tickets are on sale right now. You can visit the UNA ticket office to get yours today.